They can defund police. They can put CRT in the court in the classrooms. They can put critical race. They can put systemic racism. Teach white folks to hate themselves like they taught most black people to hate themselves. And it's not going to do anything.
It hasn't done anything, bro.
I'm going to love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is all a plan. A plan to make sure that black America stays exactly where it is, so certain people can maintain their power, and it's worked very well. Since 1968, on June 4th, 2021, the Washington Post put out a story that says since 1968, there's been no narrowing in the wealth gap between black and white Americans. Since 1968. But between 1940 and 1960, the white income increased 3 times. White income increased 3 times, black income increased 5 times. Between 1940 and 1960, we had Joe Louis. We had Jackie Robinson. We integrated the NFL and the NBA out of March. All of it was happening in osmosis.
And not only did we integrate the NFL and the NBA, we integrated artists making a lot of money as well, such as rappers, singers, content creators, actors. There was a Harlem Renaissance following this period. And Harlem Renaissance people weren't as rich as today's actors. Bad Boys 4 just came out. Who are the 2 leading stars? Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. 2 very, very successful and wealthy black men. So this poses the question, why isn't that wealth gap narrowing? Especially when we have so many people who are content creators, or who are actors, or who are athletes. We have so many people who are in power. What is going on now? That's a real question. This is not rhetorical. What's going on?
Well, then something happened. What happened? Well, Taylor Branch wrote that in 1956, the communists in Moscow gave marching orders to their people in the civil rights movement to turn the black community into a replica of the Soviet bloc. Turn the black community into a communist state. And they succeeded. One-party rule, dictator worship, state-controlled religion, poverty, drug abuse, public housing.
Sounds right.
Government Medicaid, Medicare, destruction. Yeah, we are a direct replica of the Soviet Union right before it fell. Why? Liberalism. A disease, a variant that is after you right now. If you love the ghettos of America, be patient. All of America will be one in 20 years if you don't turn it around. That is their plan. And look, y'all, they're proud of it. Huh? Don't they walk around the black community strutting? Telling everybody to vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. Look at what we've done for you. Let me tell you something. They can tear down every statue. They can give fake holidays, another Juneteenth if they want to. They can defund police. They can put CRT in the court in the classrooms. They can put critical race. They can put systemic racism. Teach white folks to hate themselves like they taught most black people to hate themselves. And it's not going to do anything.
It hasn't done anything, bro. We've been having the same issues for the past 50 years. But when I say that, it's a problem. We have not made much progress in 50 years. None. Is racism worse today than it was back then? Obviously not. Then why aren't we improving? It's not even like we're staying the same. We're getting worse. As time progresses, we are getting worse. Sad, bro.
Until black Americans understand that they are free. Not that they need to be set free. Not that they need to ask for freedom. Not that they need to march around and scream for freedom. That they are free. A freedom given to them by God. To be exercised, not to be asked for, not to be demanded. You see, I want my freedom. I want my freedom. Man, it's like saying you paid your car off, go drive it. It's to be exercised. I want to be free. And whenever I hear it, I feel like grabbing them by the throat and say, hey, player, you are free.
Exactly, bro. I hate that because when a black person says, I want to be free, what does that statement in itself implies that we are not free as people. It implies that not only are you not free, it implies that I'm not free. I am free. I am free to do whatever I want. I am free. I am not oppressed. I am free. This is not even a crazy statement. This is just obvious. I have the same rights. I have the same securities as you. I'm free. Stop all this crap about we aren't free. Give us freedom. We are free. And white people look at you like you're crazy too. Asian people look at you like you're crazy. Native American people look at you like you're crazy. Asian people look at you like you're crazy when you say that because they're thinking you have the same freedoms as me. What else could you even get? Like, realistically, what else could you get? What do you want? What would constitute freedom? It's insane.
But you know what? If he doesn't believe it, you can put $1 million on somebody's bank account, right now. $1 million. And say, hey, man, you got $1 million in your bank account. I don't believe it. Man, it's in there. Here's a deposit slip. I don't believe it. And you'll walk around broke because he doesn't believe he has the $1 million in his account. Freedom is the same way. You have it. It's yours. Exercise it. But instead, they want to come around and tell you that there's systemic racism in America. Systemic racism. Yeah. Had this white guy come to me one time. He's an old white liberal. Said to me, yeah, man, black men do well in America if the white man get his foot off his neck. And he's about this tall. I looked at him. I said, man, look at me and look at you. You think you can put your foot on my neck? And the guy just, like his eyes got that big, he'd never heard a black man tell him that before. You think?
Because it's disrespect. It's truly disrespect, bro. And I stand on that because when I wake up every day, and I see my father wake up every day and work hard, go after his dreams, I go after my dreams. We aren't thinking about oppression. We're not thinking about what... Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. White people oppressing me has never crossed my mind. But anyways, we think about chasing our dreams and providing for our families because we know that nothing is stopping us. First of all, I am God's child. God has given me the freedom first. I am God's child. I can do all things through Christ. But secondly, nobody can tell me what I can and cannot do in this country. I don't care about race. I don't care about gender. I will achieve my dreams. I don't care who tries to stop me. It will not happen. So when a white man, in this case, says that black people would get ahead if I stop, he basically saying I stop putting my foot on your necks. That shows that you think that you have some type of control over the black community. And when you say you have control over the black community, you're basically saying you have control over me. And you have no control over me. No, and that's okay. I have no control over you. We're all fighting our own fight. But don't ever say nothing like that. I hope somebody better not say nothing like that to me.
You think you're superior to me? I said, you think so? Let's put that to the test right now. And he just turned and walked off. Superior to me? I'm a child of God. I'm an heir of Jesus Christ. No one is superior to me. No one is inferior to me. I see brothers and sisters, all with gifts. And our job is to help each other elevate each other's gifts. Whether you're a lawyer, whether you're an electrician, whether you're an HVAC man, whether you're a librarian, my job is to help you find your gift. And when you find your gift, isn't the world a beautiful place? When you have a lawyer, that's a great lawyer. When you have yourself a mechanic, that's a great mechanic. When you have yourself a cook, there's a great cook. When you have yourself a great athlete and you watch him play, and we all do what we do well, instead of this envy and this hatred that is thrown at us by the left consistently all the time. I should want your gift. And if I don't have it, I should be envious. I should want what you have. And if I don't have it, I should be envious. I should hate you. I should try to take what you have. I should look at you and make you dislike yourself.
When I was in high school, I played basketball. I played for years. I've been playing since I was 8 or 9 years old. And I was pretty good. I know I'm subjective because I'm talking about myself, but I think I was objectively pretty good because I played all day, all the time. I practically worshiped the sport. I played all the time. But when I turned around 17, I decided I'm not playing anymore. I'm not playing recreationally. Of course, I still play for fun. But I said I'm not going to put in the same effort for this sport anymore. And of course, you know, people question you, friends question you. Why'd you stop playing? Why aren't you playing no more? What are you doing? You're just going to give up all that talent? And my thing is, a lot of people who are in the NBA, a lot of people who are D1 in college, that's their gift. That's their gift in life. They were scouted for these type of things. They were chosen for these type of things. They've had a lot of accomplishment with these type of things. When I look at them, I don't think, oh, I want to play basketball just like them. I don't want to play basketball like LeBron James. I'm not 6'8" or 6'9" or whatever. I don't look at him and say, I want to dunk like him. I look at him and say, I want to be as great in something as he is in basketball. And when I realized that basketball may not be that thing for me, I said, I'm going to find what I'm going to be great at. That's how I think. And that's basically what Vince Ellison is saying right now. You should not be envious of other people and envious of what they have, because what they have is not for you. What's for you will always be for you. And I knew that from a young age. What's for me will always be for me. And I'm going to go after my dreams. I'm going to go after my talents, not someone else's.
Because I'm projecting how I feel on you. I hate myself, therefore I want you to hate yourself. This is the lie of the left. But see, George Orwell wrote, they feel love because it produces a world that they cannot control. That's why we have to love one another. See, when you love them, they have no defense against that. People ask me all the time, Vince, was slavery a choice? I said, of course it was. How was slavery a choice? It's slavery. I said, because you can choose to die. I'm not judging the choice. I'm saying black people aren't animals. Some did choose to die. Some chose to escape. Some chose to kill their masters. Some chose to be slaves. But to take the choice away.
And when he's saying this, some people are like, oh, you're a bigot. But if you believe in God, you believe that it's a choice. Because if you are God's child, God said that he gave us the freedom. God said that he gave us free will. He didn't say this as a joke. He didn't say that, oh, I gave you free will unless something happens. No. I have the choice to do what I think is necessary. Unless someone is holding you down, physically restraining you, have you chained to a wall or something where you physically cannot move your body, you don't have a choice. But what he's saying is you really always have a choice as long as you are a child of God. If you believe in God, you believe that you have a choice. Because God gave me the choice. As a human, you can't take my choice away. You cannot take it away. The only way to take away my choice is to kill me. Because God is not from you, it's from God.
It's to take the humanity away. Don't judge the choice. Just acknowledge that it existed. There were some people that Harriet Tubman went to bring the freedom that said, I don't want to go. There are some people after the end of the Civil War walked right back on the plantation again. 800,000 people dead, trillions of dollars worth of damage. Never left the plantation. Once you let people understand that your life is about the choices that you make, now you're free.
Yep.
Once you look at a person and you say, I determine how I live. I determine where I go. I determine it. Now you're ready to be free.
That's facts, man. He's been spinning all video. He's spinning straight facts. If you have any suggestions for me, comment down below. And if you want a part 2 for this, comment down below. It's LFR Jojo, and I'll see you on the next one.